Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to Budget with the July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I share everything personal finance. I cover budgeting, saving, and investing. If these topics are of interest to you, then please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get in today's video. I'm so excited for today's video because it is the second Transfer Tuesday for the month of May 2024. So if you're new around here or are not familiar with what Transfer Tuesday is, Transfer Tuesday was started by Mary over at Penny's Love Perfection, with the idea being that we look for money within our budgets and send that towards our financial goals. I joined this movement when I started this channel about 2 years ago. Yeah, 2-3 years ago, I don't know, however long it's been. And in that time, I've been able to save over £35,000. I attribute that towards this movement because of the important money lessons that it has taught me, and one of them being consistent. So it doesn't matter if I have £1, £100, £1,000 to contribute that week, I still make the active choice to look through my budget and see if there's any additional income that I can move towards my financial goals. I think I've had a couple times where I haven't had any extra income to send towards my financial goals, but I've still filmed videos in those instances just to show you that I'm still going through the process, because I still keep my finances on my mind. And then later on, when I'm spending on especially variable expenses, I can then cut back where it is possible for me to cut back and send that money towards my financial goals. So that is my spiel on what Transfer Tuesdays is. And for today's video, we're going to continue on what I shared in the first Transfer Tuesday for the month of May last week, which was the first thing, paying off my Apple Watch. So in March I paid off my iPad, in April I paid off my iPhone, and now in the month of May I am gearing up to pay this watch off. So I do have a little piece of paper here where I've written down some numbers. I do have my mobile here because we're going to make a live transfer, and then I do have my planner because obviously we need to stay on top of these things, and I like writing things down. So the first part is paying off my devices. The second part is the 100 envelope savings challenge that I have been doing since March, I believe, because in March I finished my 52 envelope savings challenge, and now I'm doing a 100 envelope savings challenge with the goal of saving 5,050. So first off, let's start off with the trying to pay off my Apple Watch. So when I took out my watch, I think it was this year or thereabouts. I've got my mobile here because I'm gonna log into my Vodafone account and actually check when I got this, or how much I started with, because I think it was 756, I want to say. That's how much this Apple Watch cost me. And I took it on monthly repayments with Vodafone. Yes, no, so the amount was 726, not 56. 26 is how much the whole thing cost me. This is an Apple Watch Ultra 2 with GPS plus 4G cellular, 49mm titanium trail loop, orange beige. The original strap that came with this watch is orange beige. So I took that on and it was £726. And when I took this on, it was with the repayment of £35 a month. But what I've noticed with this device plan is that every single time I make an extra repayment, Vodafone recalculates what my bill, not say for June, but the bill for July will be, because they've already calculated for June. So they recalculate and they reduce it. So they still want to keep you in the, I believe mine was an 18-month plan. They still want to keep you in that plan. So it's important for them to then reduce how much you pay on a monthly basis, which obviously I'm not game for. I would rather they just keep them out regardless of how much you pay. But because they still want to keep you in that 18-month timeline, they reduce it so that how much you pay takes you up until the end of that 18 months. So I took this let me see, I'm still loading. Yeah, so I actually took out this watch back November, December last year, and I've been paying extra ever since with this watch. And yeah, so for today's video we're going to talk about where we are right now. So as of last week, this is why I have this not okay, because I had to rewatch my own video. But as of last week, I had ended the month of April with £400 left to pay. Then as we entered May, I started making extra repayments, and last week I ended at 299.98 pence left to pay. So I had brought myself down from 400 to about £300 left to pay. And as of today, I have made several transfers. So I have a Plum app that helps me save money. So that money was moved from my account and I moved it back, and I used that money to make a payment of about £25. I made several payments. I think if I go into the account, I made several payments that as of today total up to, I want to say, so £100. Yeah, because although in total I've paid £124.98, £24.88 is actually the minimum repayment that I was required to pay for the month of May. I then made extra repayments. So the first one that I mentioned in Transfer Tuesday, number one for May, I paid £25 extra. Then the day that my minimum repayment came out, I also made a payment of £25. Then the day after that, I paid another £25. And later that same day, the 10th, I made another repayment of £25. And then on Monday, I also made another repayment of £25. So that all totals up, including a minimum repayment, to £124.98 that I have paid off, which means at the time of filming this video and me sharing this video live with you guys, I am now at £175 left to pay. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I am at this amount, purely because starting off with £400, I did have this big ambitious goal of paying this £400 off, but to be honest, I wasn't sure where I was going to get that money, because if you watch my last Transfer Tuesday, you know that I filmed that when I was in Abu Dhabi. So that trip, actually, I calculated all of the monies and I spent over £1,000. So because I knew I was going to be spending monies, I didn't think I would have additional income to send, as well, not as much as I have done. So it was absolutely mind-boggling for me that I've been able to send this amount. I don't know yet. This is my pay week. I don't know yet how much I'll be able to send towards paying down the watch, but let's see, because Transfer Tuesday number 3 for the month of May will be interesting. If things work out the way I think they should, then we'll have some fun next week. But just in case, I'm still gonna push through, because I still have 2 more Transfer Tuesdays in May to be able to pay this watch off. Like I said, it's an ambitious goal, but one that I'm striving my hardest to make sure that I achieve. So that is on the paying off the device. So I only have the Apple Watch left to pay off. So that's it on the device. Now I'm going to move over to the 100 envelope savings challenge. So last week I ended at £438 total saved out of 5,050. As of this week, I have just transferred £21 towards my 100 envelope savings challenge before I started filming this video, and with that £21, I am now at £459. However, when you look at the screen, you will notice that I actually have more in the account than $459. This is because I'm keeping the money in a high-yield savings account, and in this account I earn interest every single month. I earn it daily, and then it's paid out on the 1st of the new month. So on the 1st of June, I will be getting the interest that this account has earned. So you can see that instead of it being 4.59, it's actually 4.61 and 18 pence, because that is the interest that has been paid since I started using this account, I think in March. So in the last 2 months, I've been able to receive that interest. The one for April was £1 and 1 pence, and the one for March was £1 and 17 pence. So that's how much interest I've earned. So bringing my total in this account to £461 and 18 pence, but overall saved is £459. So if I do, I'm just gonna bring up my calculator. 5,050 minus 459, I have £4,591 left to save. So if you haven't watched my 2024 financial goals, you wouldn't know that my goal is to save 7,500, save and use 7,500 in 2024, and so far doing good, because I've finished the 52 envelope savings challenge, which in total I saved 1,378, and then now I am saving this money with the 100 envelope savings challenge and other challenges that I'm using to help me save 7,500. But yeah, so last week I mentioned that the monies that I've saved so far, I wasn't planning on using the money for the trip that I've just been. I'm not planning on doing that. I do have a trip this week as well. I haven't yet decided if I'm going to use the money in there for travel, but we shall see. But in any case, that is where I am with my financial goals. So with the Apple Watch, I still have £175 left to pay off, which I'm really excited about. As for the 100 envelope savings challenge, I have saved £459. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave in the comments down below what you're doing to move yourself towards better financial standing or working towards your financial goals, and I'll see you guys in my next video.